forecast.
Well, the only indication right now that Lee is out there, the waves, they're starting to build. This is Narragansett Town Beach, and these waves are going to be exceptionally large by tomorrow and into Saturday. Let me take this and put it on your screen at home. A nice beach day, sunshine, boy, what a gorgeous day. In a summer that has been just exceptionally humid day after day after day. The humidity is much lower. Comfortable tonight for sleeping. You don't need the air conditioning. Really dry weather extends into tomorrow as well. Our floating weather stations, weather buoys, we're keeping an eye on the waves. The wave heights are starting to increase. These swells will approach our coastline. They start as swells and then they crash as large surf on the shore. This is going to increase over the next 24 to 48 hours. And no surprise with an offshore hurricane. So this is what we're expecting. So it's already starting, but more so Friday and Saturday, and just a lot of common sense stuff. I mean, obviously the lifeguards are not on duty. You want to go down there and take pictures. I mean, you want to be at a safe distance, well away from the water, not on the rocks and the jetties, as these waves will be quite large. In the meantime, it's calm and quiet. Temperatures are in the upper 70s, 78, 79 in New Bedford. We're going to show you the latest on Lee in just a second, but our threat tracker is low tonight. Friday's a comfortable day. We've got sunshine, even Friday evening. When we say Friday night, we're talking like late Friday night and into Saturday morning. And as I mentioned before, a direct landfalling hurricane is not occurring. It's going to stay offshore, but we'll get grazed. So what does grazed mean? We're going to get some light showers, certainly gusty wind, somewhere in the magnitude of 35 to 45, but it's a completely different story. Out in Cape Cod, the winds are going to be much stronger. And no surprise, the Cape is sticking, way out in the ocean, so naturally the winds on the Cape are going to be much stronger. So clear skies, high pressure, large and in charge across the Great Lakes, just keeping our weather beautiful and dry now through Friday evening. Southern New England, this is Lee. Category 1 storm. I'm going to have to adjust this map in the next weather segment. It's kind of behind the 12. But you see the storm. It's still a hurricane. Take a look at the latest from the Hurricane Center. The winds are at 85 and it's moving north at 14. So due north, this is the position Friday evening, and here it is Saturday morning. And note the track is well to the east of Cape Cod. So even though the center passes well offshore, it does graze the area with some wind and a bit of rain. So the tropical storm force winds in yellow, this is Friday evening, and then by Saturday morning, it's mostly in southeastern Mass, but we're still going to get some gusty wind here in Rhode Island, and then it pulls away. As far as potential rain and wind impacts, nothing's really changed. It's right in here, the highest risk, east coastal Mass, the Cape and the islands. We'll call it a medium level in our area, New Bedford, and then the further west you go, the chances are low in terms of rain and wind. In fact, here's a more detailed look at it. And the wind gusts, and again, this is late tomorrow night, Saturday morning, 35 to 45 in most of our viewing area. No surprise here out on the Cape, much higher. Gusts of this magnitude, you can take down a branch. You can, knock down a tree. There could be some scattered outages, especially further in southeastern Mass. Tropical storm watch and warning. Warning means tropical storm force winds are likely. Watch, which is our area, part of our area, means possible, and that's where we stand right now. Tomorrow morning is gorgeous. Tomorrow afternoon is very comfortable as well. The clouds will be on the increase, breezy and dry. Beaches, do not go in the water. Extreme rip currents and high surf, wind breezy and dry with temperatures in the lower 70s. All right, 7-day forecast. And again, we're honing in on late Friday night, Saturday morning. I wouldn't be surprised if it clears out late Saturday afternoon. Saturday night looks fine, and pleasant weather on Sunday with sunshine and temperatures in the upper 70s. Mike and Kim.
All right, Tony, thank you. 12 News anchor Mike Montecalvo joins me now to look at what's to come on 12 News at 5. So what are we working on, Mike?
Well, Kim, teens falling for online scams.